Hello, everybody, and welcome to Walnut Creek TV's presentation of high school basketball right here from Las Lomas High School. It's the basketball version of Battle of the Creek. I'm Anthony Schultz along with Adam Tarr. And Adam, a couple of teams right now going in a bit different directions. And for Northgate, they've won 2 in a row, and they've really trounced their last couple of opponents. For Las Lomas, they had a good start to the season, but lately not so good. They've lost 4 in a row. But let's talk about a couple of the spotlight players. Jake Angis of Northgate, team leader and a point guard, and as he goes, so go the Broncos.
Yeah, Angis is a guy who can shoot the ball well, but he can also catch you off guard by getting to the rim quickly. So Las Lomas is definitely going to be paying attention to him defensively.
And Julian Boucher on the other side. He is a guy that is the tallest Knight, but he's also a point guard. He plays guard. He can get to the basket. He can do a lot of things, and he really fills up the stat sheet for this team.
Yeah, Boucher is a guy who can do it all on both sides of the ball. He leads the team in points per game, blocks per game, and free throw percentage, so expect to hear his name a lot tonight.
Yeah, it's the Battle of Creek, so it should be a great game right here on Walnut Creek TV. Come on back. We'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip-off right after this.
Bro, I don't know. I honestly don't think we should have had Jessica drive.
Yeah, bro, Katie's gonna be so fun. It's so worth it right now.
I'm really in the movie right now, dude. This is awesome. Oh god, everything's so moving so fast.
Stop sign.
Hello.
I think we're fine.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you about it. Oh my god.
It act normal.
How you guys doing?
Doing pretty good, officer.
Good. Hey, the reason I stopped you kind of rolled that stop sign back there. Do you have your license registration?
Yeah. That one.
Is that your license right there? In your hand?
Oh yeah.
If I could grab that from you real quick. And Nick, is it?
Yeah, Nick.
Nick, how much have you had to drink tonight?
I haven't had anything to drink.
Nothing to drink at all? How about you over there? Did you drink something?
Nah, I haven't drinking anything.
Because I'm smelling alcohol coming from the car. Is there a reason for that?
I haven't had any.
Nothing at all? Go ahead and come on out. We'll do some field sobriety tests, and we'll find out where you're at. Okay? Turn right here for me. See where my light is? Right here for me. Look where my light is.
All right, yeah.
See?
Right here.
Okay. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
All right.
Deep breath in, blow. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's the thing, is you have to kind of recognize what it is you're drinking when you're drinking and maybe call for a designated driver or a taxi, right?
Oh yeah. I like that.
All right.
Please rise for our national anthem. Roland Anderson. Number 10, David Harris. Number 11, Jake Angis. Number 22, Grayson Osted. And number 24, Daniel Louie. The Broncos are led by Coach Brad and assisted by Jesse Dodds and Mike Castro. And now, LL fans, put your hands together and make some noise. Las Lomas Knights. We have 5'11" Junior Bronco, number 3, Colin Paolino. 5'11" Junior Bronco, number 10, Zane Benjamin.
All right, welcome back for the Battle of the Creek right here on Walnut Creek TV, where TV comes home. Anthony Schultz along with Adam Tarr, and the Knights in white and the Broncos in black, and we are ready to start the Battle of the Creek, the basketball version here for the 23-24 basketball campaign. And the starters first for the Knights: Pangilian, Mojadini, Boucher, Brodsky, and Ethan Hahn, and this one is going to be out of bounds. And on the other side for Northgate, Roland Anderson, David Harris, Jake Angis, Grayson Boosted, and Daniel Louie, the quintet for Northgate. Inbound and right off the glass and home. A nice inbound pass. And Joey Brodsky gets the Las Lomas Knights on the board first.
Brodsky averaging just over 6 points a game.
Going all the way, no good there. And the rebound taken by Julian Boucher. We should see a lot of him tonight. Northgate coming in at 9-6, 1-2 in league. Dribble drive into the paint against the double team, and a foul is drawn. And it looks like Las Lomas headed to the free throw line.
Yeah, it's been electric in here ever since these fans have gone to the arena. You got the Las Lomas student section and the Northgate student section in full force. And here's Colin, the free throw line.
Colin Pangilinan, they call him CP, and thank God he's got a nickname. He hits the first of the two foul shots. So number 3, Colin at the line, a 3-0 lead, trying to make it 4 here, just getting started. Here from Las Lomas High School in Walnut Creek, and CP's got his second one, and it's a quick 4-0 lead for Las Lomas, 8-8. Coming into the ball game, 1-2 in the Diablo League. Some fancy dribbling, ball nearly lost, all the way to the hole, off the glass and home, and a foul. Grayson Boosted Made a nice move there to go to his left. Looked like he nearly lost the ball, but all's well that ends well for Northgate.
Yeah, good penetration there by Northgate. Las Lomas, just not a lot of resistance on the way to the basket, and there's an easy and one.
So Northgate on the board first. On the board here for the first time, I should say. It's 4-2 in favor of the Knights. Talked about it in the open. Very good season for Las Lomas last year, but lately it's been a little bit shaky, and no three-point play there for the Broncos.
Yeah, the fans getting involved in that free throw miss.
Yeah, and as typical for a Battle of the Creek game, a full house here in Walnut Creek. Nice pass to the inside. Left-handed shot won't go. And the rebound cleared by Louie. And here come the Broncos the other way, trying the break. But good transition defense that time by the Knights. Down underneath, off the glass and home. And Northgate gets the tying basket. Roland Anderson, the senior guard, gets the deuce. Boucher, baseline, reverse, and a little too strong. And this one is going to be thrown off a Bronco player, and a good-looking play there for Joey Brodsky to keep it alive for the Broncos.
Yeah, on a few plays in a row there, Las Lomas gets the basket, not able to convert, and they're going to get another opportunity here. Can they make the most of it?
Yeah, it's actually the Knights with the ball. Brodsky, a nice play to keep possession here for Las Lomas. And Las Lomas looking to go ahead and all the way to the glass. Left it a little bit short, a lot of traffic underneath. And a whistle is blown. I'm not sure the foul is going to go. They are awarding the ball to Las Lomas. Minute and a half gone by here in the opening quarter. Northgate looking to keep things alive as they've won their last two. There's a shot from the outside and knocked down. Knocking it down is Zane Mojadidi. He spells that first name Xayne, pronounced Zane. And he is on target with that three ball at 7-4. Louie with the shot. He knocks it down. One good turn deserves another, and we are tied again at 7.
Yeah, that's a way to open the game. Both teams hitting some threes, getting the basket, tied 7-7.
Brodsky, to his right, has it knocked away. Collected by Misasi. And then back to CP. Left-handed dribble into the paint. Well defended that time. There's a shot from the corner and knocked out again. Boom! Zane Mojadidi. A pair of threes for him. It's 10-7.
Yeah, Zane, a little move, gets open for a second three in a row, and you can see why he's averaging 9 points for the Knights on the season.
Boucher to the outside. Brodsky recovers. Now dribble drive. Goes by the defender. Can't get the roll. But drawing the foul on that take is Roland Anderson, and he'll get to the free throw line with 5:24 to go, trying to cut into a 3-point Las Lomas lead.
Yeah, Tony, these are two teams whose records are kind of hovering in that 500 range. This is a big game, especially considering it is the city rivalry. Which team can take momentum out of this one?
Always a big game at the Battle of the Creek. Things are a bit different here coming into this year. They've changed things up. There used to be the DVAL, the DFAL. They're now combined league. And after the end of the season, which will end on February the 2nd, they will have a tournament. All the teams will be involved, and the winner of that tournament will win the Diablo League.
Yeah, and talk about just getting started in league play. Both these teams, I believe, have played 3 games in league, and here's Las Lomas on offense.
Mojadidi under the free throw line, he knocks down the shot. So how about that? He can hit the three-pointer from the side, and that time he created for himself, got below the foul line. Oh, and here is a hard foul going in, and that's going to be Roland Anderson, who took the bump. Crowd didn't like it, but he will go to the free throw line as the Broncos try to cut into that 3-point lead.
Yeah, I think that was Colin with the foul CP. I mean, he's a guy who's going to want to do that. Almost 3 steals a game, and sometimes those plays can be crucial. So one foul here or there he will take, but unfortunately on that one, not going to get his way.
4:50 to go here in the opening quarter, and a festive atmosphere to say the least. And well, I mean, I guess there's some empty spots, but just trying to walk up these stands, it's difficult.
Yeah. The students are definitely out. Even from Northgate, I mean, got a whole entire section packed. You can tell what this means.
Some of them don't sit down the entire game. And this one off the backboard, but an offensive rebound off the missed free throw. And up and under with the right hand. Very nice looking play. That's David Harris.
Yeah, I can't have those if you're Las Lomas, giving up 3 points to the Broncos.
David Harris, one of the characters on this team. Now the slasher, a guy who can attack the rim, and we just saw it there off the rebound. This one's going to go out of bounds now. And the Broncos are going to have a chance to take the lead here with this possession.
A little bit of full court press from the Knights to open this one.
Yeah, give that some of that pressure coming across the timeline. And to his left, into the paint, stops, pass onto the baseline. Now to the outside. 3-ball is good. Knocked down by David Harris.
I don't think we've seen a 3-ball miss so far.
Boy, they've been great. I think we're 3 for 3 in the ball game so far. Way downtown is Mojadidi. Not that time. He's 1 for 3 now. Changing ends, and we're going to have a foul. It looks like CP is going to be guilty. He got Jake Angis right as Jake was trying to take it to the hole.
Yeah, I think that's 2 on CP. He's got to be careful. That 3, though, by Zane, if that one went in, the crowd would have went wild. But
And actually, they're just going to say out of bounds on that, so no foul. I thought the Broncos were going back to the line. I think so did Jake Angis, but not this time. Good shooter is Jake. Can get to the basket, and he's one of the team leaders of this club. He's guarding the point right now. Mojadidi, eyeball to eyeball with a Bronco defender. Wants to go left, wants to go right, into the painted area. Take it back out. Dribble drive, the defense is there. Boy, good Bronco defense here on this possession so far, and that one is blocked away, taken by the Broncos. And here they come the other way. And this ball is going to be lost, and who touched it last? They're going to say it was last touched by the Broncos. And Las Lomas is going to get it, but how about that defensive possession that last time by Broncos ending up with a block?
yeah, both teams are flying all over the place. You got a few out of bounds calls that looks like 50-50s. You got a few blocks. It's been a fast start.
Good ball game so far, 15-12 in favor of the visiting Broncos right now. As we tick down to the 3:10 mark, there's one from the corner off the iron. No good. Ball tipped around it. We're going to have a foul underneath. And stay right here, says the official. The foul is going to go against Northgate. Actually, it's going to go against Las Lomas. We're going to inbound from down here. Drew Masasi guilty of the infraction. Broncos have the ball back. Here's some of that full court defense here as they pick up at half court. No problem breaking the pressure there.
Yeah, quick passes by Northgate to get to the rim. And they're going to say an and one.
Boy, what a take by David Harris. He draws the foul, and it's a chance now for a Broncos three-point play.
Yeah, well, there's where the pressure fails. You see Northgate just able to throw quick passes, and they get all the way to the rim in only a few seconds. Potentially giving up 3 points here on the play.
We have a number 24 coming in for Las Lomas. And I do not have a 24 on my roster. There is a shot, and that is good, and a timeout is going to be called. Actually, there's going to be a substitution here for Northgate. Number 3, Jacob Ebrahimi is going to come into the ball game now. And it's the Knights here trailing by 6. That's the biggest lead of the ball game so far. Dribble drive into the paint. Blouse shot is blocked. Kick out. Racing the other way, the Broncos can't finish. Quick rebound here for Las Lomas. 3-on-3 here for Las Lomas the other way. Mojadidi, the shot, it hits the side of the backboard. Northgate back the other way. It's a track meet, and now we have a slip, and that will be a travel call against the Broncos as they turn it over. That was Brady Foster, number 0, just couldn't quite keep his feet.
Yeah, a little bit of chaos there. Slows down for a second.
I mean, get a baton out here with all that track work going on.
Yeah, you saw CP again on that previous play, though, for Las Lomas. He got to the rim, and Northgate able to hold firm. We'll see how that develops throughout the game. Here he is again.
Running that weave play. Here's Collett. And that shot's not going to be good. Now we're going to have a foul call. We're going the other way. It's going to go against Las Lomas. So the Broncos going to get it back here, still leading by 6 at the 2:14 mark of the first quarter.
Yeah, you always hear coaches saying you got to close out quarters. Where will this lead be when these 2 minutes and 14 seconds are expired?
Coming across the timeline, here the Broncos kick it out. Boy, two guys in the same area. Got to watch your spacing there. Trying to dribble drive, spinning into a double team and creating the foul. That is going to be a charge call. And that is going to be against Daniel Louie, number 24. And the help defense was right where it was supposed to be. As soon as he made that spin into the paint, there was a defender right there. Daniel Louie, walk-on commit for the University of Hilo in Hawaii. Not a bad place to go to school. Take up surfing in your free time. And now we've got a timeout on the floor. Northgate wants to talk it over. 18-12 in favor of the Broncos. 2:02 to go here in the first.
Tony, I didn't know we had arena noises in here.
You know, I think that's the first time I've heard that. I would hear music, songs, but not that chant. Dun, dun. Haven't heard that before.
I think that's the Warriors chant I've been hearing for years on TV. So I'm not too mad about hearing it here in Las Lomas. But we'll see what happens. I mean, as this game has progressed, the defense has gotten a little bit better. I think on both sides of the ball. And with that timeout, let's see what adjustments are made.
All right, Broncos back on the floor. Knights coming back as well. And we are ready to resume action here. And the Knights get the ball here, trailing by 6. Opening quarter here from Walnut Creek. Dribble drive, CP at the elbow. Kicks it out, long three-pointer, and that one is no good. Nearly an air ball. I think that skimmed something. Not a good-looking shot there. Running that weave, trying to get around the defender. Good defense by CP, and then the help defense coming over to the other side. Left-handed shot, that won't go, and a nice rebound taken by Las Lomas. And that was Dylan Davini that time, getting up for that. CP trying to go all the way. He doesn't get the shot, but he will draw the foul, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, you know, CP, I might have mentioned it earlier, but, you know, doesn't necessarily stand out in terms of points per game. But you can see him keep getting to the rim. You see he keeps persisting, even though he's been stopped a few times. And we'll see how his offense can play out throughout this game. But again, Julian Vaucher, as we said earlier, is one of the players that Las Lomas relies on heavily.
And Collins' first shot, he rattles that home. The junior point guard, very fast, good handles. He could beat the press and good on defense, and we just saw that on that last team possession. And averaging nearly 3 to 4 steals per game, and the assist-to-turnover ratio is outstanding as he gets 1 of 2. He's about 6 to 1 in assist-to-turnovers. That is fantastic.
Yeah, every team needs that ball distributor point guard who can move that ball.
Get it inside after the pass. Too strong with the right hand, and rebounded and taken away here by Davini. Davini's got it. CP now into the corner. Boucher against a double team. Off the glass and home as he goes baseline. Under a minute to go here in the quarter. And it's a 2-point lead now for Northgate. They have the ball. Across the timeline they go. Here's Nico Martin. Louie, Martin. Louie again. Trying to look for some room. Working against Boucher. Dribble drive into the paint, puts one up, and that one is going to be, I'm not sure what did they actually call. They did not call a foul. Did they call 3 seconds?
Tony.
They called the travel.
Yeah.
I did not see any movement, any hand movement, or signal, I should say, from the official.
Yeah, good defensive possession by Las Lomas. Able to force Northgate into a position where they couldn't pass the ball out.
Down into the quarter, kind of disappears from us here a little bit. See Las Lomas playing for the last shot here. The other way, Boucher behind the arc. He gives way. Last 5 seconds, 3 seconds. This one is blocked, and now we are going to have a foul call pushing. Actually, they signaled pushing, then he signaled block. So it is going to be a block, and they are going to call that against Nico Martin and the Broncos. 2.1 seconds to go now. And the Las Lomas Knights are going to be shooting 2. Dylan Deviney, the 6'3", senior point guard, shooting guard now. A couple of shots. And, of course, they changed the foul rules. He misses the first. It used to be 7 and 10 per half to get into the bonus and then the double bonus. Now it's after 5 in each quarter, automatically going into the double bonus. There was a switch coming this year, and he knocks down that one, so he gets 1 of 2. And the waning seconds, and that will do it for quarter number 1. So after 1 quarter, it's the Las Lomas Knights Las Lomas trailing 18-17 against Northgate. Come on back, we'll have the second quarter for you in just a moment. All right, second quarter action. Northgate going to start with the basketball and the lead. They lead at 18-17. Looking for some room. There's a cutter going to the basket. Weaving it around. Into the painted area. Kick it out. Nice quick little move. A hand, one flip won't go in. And Las Lomas going to take it on the baseline. Good looking take. Quickly back the other way. Comes Las Lomas. That won't go. Ball tipped around out of bounds. And he belongs to the Knights.
Yeah, previous offensive possession for Northgate was Angus getting to the rim. As we said in the pregame, can get there really quick. Hasn't been used too much there, and I think that's going to be a foul.
Yeah, that's going to be a charge against the Knights. And they're going to get Deviney on that call. They're going to turn it over here to the Broncos. So Mojadidi get a couple. In that early going, Sly Hunter told me he has good range. He proved that really quickly. Mojadidi hit a couple of threes in that first quarter. Here's a drive, left-hand shot, and that rims home. Nice looking shot there. Majid and Alajason able to knock that shot, and it's a 20-17 Northgate lead. Boucher spins into the paint. Off the glass, off the rim, and counted.
Yeah, you can see the Las Lomas players space out a little bit there to get Boucher the room to move into the paint. And here's the press.
Cross-court pass. That is going to be knocked away, out of bounds. Good defense that time. Aiden Williams went up for that. Couldn't secure the ball. It's out of bounds to Northgate, but we saw Boucher in that tall 6'7" frame. And the way he handles the ball, he is an extremely tough cover.
Yeah, Tony, I mean, the one thing I love about the press is when you get those momentum swings, you get a basket offensively, and then they get a quick steal, almost one of those there. Northgate maintains possession, gets to the rim.
All the way to the basket, and count it. Josh Medeiros getting the pass from Angus and able to finish with the left hand, 22-19 in favor of the Broncos. There's a shot off the glass, no good. We're going to get a blocking foul. So no chance for the three-point play here, but Las Lomas going to get a couple more foul shots out of this.
Yeah, I feel like as a defender there, you've got to be scared if you're getting in good position for the charge, or if you're going to get the blocking foul called against you. And here, Las Lomas wins the battle on 2 free throws.
So CP back to the line, rattles the first one home. Handles the ball the majority of the time for the club. Always very good at getting the Knights into their offense. Very coachable guy as well. He does, because of his aggressiveness, they tell me, he does foul quite a bit, and that gets him into some trouble every now and again. You know, you want that guy to be aggressive, but sometimes learning how to be aggressive within the flow of the game and try to keep those fouls down and keep yourself on the floor.
Yeah, we saw 2 of those fouls early, settle down a little bit, and CP getting some points at the line now. Northgate here offensively, moving the ball, gets a 3 up, rims out.
That won't go. Good looking 3. That one was right on line. Anderson nearly had the 3 ball. Ball lost and recovered. And Las Lomas going to keep possession, lost it again. And now they're going to get the shot from downtown and knocked down. Hudson Douglas from downtown, and it's 24-22 for the home team, the Las Lomas Knights.
Yeah, on that previous play, give credit to Aiden Williams for getting that ball to his teammate. Here's a turnover for Northgate.
That last possession that ended with that 3 ball, not a very good-looking possession, but all's well that ends well as they get the 3-point shot.
Yeah, as long as you're putting in the effort, you're always going to have a chance to get those second chance points, and the Knights did it there. Here they go. Now they're leading by 2, and that press giving them a turnover. Can they extend this lead?
Here's Voucher. Being dogged into the paint, kicks it to the outside, extra pass, 3-point shot, boom! Dylan Davini, and now we've got a timeout as Davini buries the 3, and how about that passing with the extra shot to create that good 3-ball look, and I'll tell you, the range of these shooters right now is looking fantastic here in this first half.
Yeah, Aiden Williams again in that corner, just able to really quickly get that pass out to the shooter. And Las Lomas here, I mean, now they got a 5-point lead. Momentum has shifted in their favor.
Yeah, so Northgate on the season, Adam, they won 3 of their first 4, including a 2-point win over Archie Williams. And if people are unfamiliar with Archie Williams, that used to be Sir Francis Drake High School out in San Anselmo in Marin County. And so they got off to a good start and actually won 7 of their first 8. That also includes a 52-45 win over Freedom of Oakley. Did have a bad stretch in there, but for the most part, they played solid basketball this year, and they come in with a record, but 3 games above sea level.
Yeah, on the other side, Las Lomas here, 4 straight losses, but honestly, anything can happen in a rivalry game, and that's the kind of game where you want to take positive momentum away from. And early, I mean, it's an early one, but we got a good game on our hands here as Northgate inbounds the ball.
Here's some more of that pressure defense. No problem getting across the timeline. The Knights able to get back and force Northgate to set up in the half court. There is a pass tip, but right to another Bronco. Double team there. Ball comes loose. Northgate had it, lost it, and it's going to go back over to the Knights. Boy, that was really close there. I thought that was off Las Lomas. But the Knights going to get the basketball, leading here by 5:16 to go in the half.
Yeah, another thing the press can make you do defensively is passing it too quickly. So Northgate there, I mean, they've done a good job tonight of getting past the press, but on that occasion not able to do it. They do overturn the call.
Yeah, I thought it went off of CP that time. And then they took another look at that and discussed it a little bit. And in fact, it did go off CP, and Northgate is going to get the basketball back here. Sly Hunter, headband. His 4th high school he's coached at. 2nd year here with the Knights. This one knocked away. Kicked around here a little bit. Rescued by Louie. Anderson, and looking for some room. Puts a shot up. That won't go. I think Rowland was fouled on that last drive, and he'll go to the free throw line with a chance to cut into a 5-point Las Lomas lead.
Yeah, that CP for Las Lomas is either 3rd or 4th foul, so early on in this one, getting a lot of calls not going his way. But again, as you were saying, Tony, that's a player you want to be aggressive for your team, and you might have to take some of those.
All right, Anderson, a couple of shots coming up here. And that's no good. With a second shot upcoming. So Sly Hunter, 2nd year with the club. Last year they finished 3rd. Trying to do better than that this year. Right now it's Campolindo leading the way in the Diablo League. Cougars right now 3-0 in league and having another very fine season, trying to follow up a league title from last year. This one knocked away. Anderson giving chase. Anderson near the sideline. Can't get it. It's going to be out of bounds.
Last touch by the Broncos. Knights ball.
Yeah, Tony, talking about league play, I mean, a lot of these high school teams, they get a lot of out-of-league tournaments and a lot of those kind of games early where they're playing non-league opponents, and you really find that when you get into league play is where the more competitive games start showing, and that's the point of the season that we've arrived to.
And after the miss, here comes Northgate back the other way, trailing by 4. Here's one from downtown. Anderson knocks down the 3 ball. 27-26, just a 1-point lead here for Las Lomas. Back and forth we go. And Mojadidi, not that time, missed his last couple from downtown. And the rebound taken by David Harris. Broncos pushing. Baseline jive, pulling back his Anges. Into the paint, right hand, off the glass and home. Grayson Boosted with the shot. Into the corner. Mojadidi on the baseline. Have to kick this one back out. Boosted, that utility player. Handles the ball well, does some very good things. Here's a shot off the back iron, no good. And the miss coming from Boucher. Boosted, one of the main ball handlers. He can also play in the post, so he's a guy that kind of gives you some of that versatility.
Boosted's a tall guy on that last drive, really imposing his will. Gets open here, and there's a 3-point attempt for Northgate.
And that one is no good. And that one taken by David Harris going out of bounds. And the ball will go back over to Las Lomas. 3:23 to go here in the first half. And it's the Broncos again leading by 1. A seesaw affair here from Las Lomas High School in Walnut Creek. Screen set high. Here's Boucher. Seems like every time they turn around, there's a whole bunch of traffic in there. Dribble drive, beautiful move. Here comes the help defense. Off the glass and home, flipped in with the left hand. And what a play that was, and right back and count it.
This is one of those games where you really got to get back even after you get a score, and that's the kind of game we're playing.
David Louie came right back with that basket. Boucher from downtown, and just did tick the rim coming off. 30-29 in favor of the Broncos. 2:38 and counting here in the first half. Angus gonna keep it. Now he gives off. Dribble drive all the way off the glass and home. Boy, good looking take right there. And that was David Harris again. He's been very active in this first half. Long 3-point shot off the glass and no good. Here comes Louie driving in. Louie all the way, count it, and a foul and a chance now for a Broncos 3-point play.
Yeah, Northgate just finishing at the rim, and again, we talked about early some missed layups, and they're just getting strong takes to the rim, and a 2-point play. We're looking at a potential 6-point game in favor of Northgate with this free throw.
Brian McCoy, the head man here at Northgate in his first year, former fireman. His kids attended Northgate High School. He figured since he's retired, he's got some free time on his hands, he'd like to do some coaching. And doing a pretty nice job here in his first year. Last year, the Broncos finished at 9-17. There's the shot, and that is good, and that is a Broncos 3-point play.
Tony, does that mean from here on out, every win for Northgate is a bonus?
I'm sure when they get some of those losses, they won't think about it like that. All the way off the glass and home. And how about that? Mojadidi scores on the inside. We've seen him create for himself and shoot near the free throw line. And we've also seen him hit a couple of 3 balls and take it all the way. And Louie able to get it off the glass and home. And right now, Adam, we are seeing the Broncos get to the basket seemingly at will. All the way off the glass and no good. A little too strong coming from CP. Back the other way come the Broncos. And just for 3 off the rim, no good. And this one is going to go off of the leg of David Harris, trying to get that ball on the baseline.
Yeah, you feel like Las Lomas defensively just wants to slow it down a little bit so they can get more set defensively, but Northgate pushing the ball even after Las Lomas buckets, and that's going to be a good response to any Las Lomas defense.
Oh, this one's stolen. 2-on-1. Going all the way. Shot no good. Follow is good. Roland Anderson coming down. Didn't give up on the play. And was Johnny on the spot, and he gets the deuce. 31-29, under a minute to go in the half, and we have a foul call.
Yeah, this Northgate lead has been built up to 8. Las Lomas here is going to get a chance to cut that down. You probably want to go into halftime with some momentum if you're Las Lomas.
You certainly would like to do that. Right now trailing by 8. And this, I believe, the biggest lead of the ball game. Las Lomas has it side out here following the timeout. 58.4 to go here in the first half. Been a very exciting game. We've seen several lead changes here so far in the first 2 frames. Dribble drive to the inside. Back out shot, turn around, knocked down. Will Jones, what a play. Talk about creating for yourself. 42 seconds left in the half. This one is going to go out of bounds. It'll stay here with Northgate. There's David Louie going to inbound from the side. And look at the contingent behind him. They got the same colors on, but they're not rooting for the guy inbounding the ball. All right, Andrus has got it. About a 12-second differential shot clock, the game clock, and this one is going to be a turnover, and now we're going to have a foul on the loose ball. And it's going to go against Northgate, and they're going to get Jake Andrus with that foul. Andrus going to come out of the ball game now. Shot clock turned off here, 30.8 to go. And let's see how the Knights play this. Probably should play for that last shot. And let's see how they execute that. They still got a lot of time to burn off. You certainly don't want to give Northgate another chance to shoot the ball.
Yeah, you love the strategic substitution, potentially add some more defense for Northgate. Las Lomas moving the ball around. Here's Zane from way downtown.
Mojadidi. Oh, ankle breaker with the move there. And now we're going to have bodies hitting the floor. And we're going to have a blocking foul.
Man, is he shifted.
Boy, that was a really good move. I mean, you saw David Louie just kind of lose his balance right there. But on the possession, we got to end up with a blocking foul that's going to go against Las Lomas. So the last shot is going to go here to Northgate. And now we have a foul. Now we have a travel. So whistle traveling's the call against the Broncos. Who's going to get the last shot here, Adam?
Yeah, in a close game like this, all of these possessions matter.
We thought the Knights were going to have the last shot. They turned it over with the foul, and then the Broncos looked like they were going to get the last shot. They turned it over with a travel, and now the Knights going to get it back side out here, 10.5 to go. Looking for the last shot here of this first half. 39-33 in favor of the visiting Broncos as they lead the home team, Las Lomas Knights. Mojadidi, 9 seconds. Got to get going here, down to 6. There's the countdown from the crowd. Mojadidi kicks it out. Ball nearly lost, thrown up, and he's going to score! And right at the buzzer, knocking it down is Will Jones, and that's how this half ends. But Northgate with the lead, and after 2 quarters, it's 39-35. Northgate, come on back. We'll have the second half for you right here on Walnut Creek TV. right, it is halftime and just about to start the third quarter, 39-35, and we are going to start the third quarter. So far, Northgate ahead after one, ahead after two, and let's see what they can do the rest of the way here. And that one's going to go out of bounds. And the Las Lomas Knights going to keep it here. 7:55 to go as we just get underway here in the third quarter. And Northgate ahead by one after one. Ahead by four after two. And here's Las Lomas looking to cut into that 4-point lead.
Yeah, interested to see what adjustments are made by both teams as we start the second half. Here's Las Lomas, a little bit slower than that first half. Here's Vaucher.
From downtown, off the rim and backboard, no good. Rebound tipped around, and it comes out here to Northgate. They'll have a chance to extend this lead. Dribble drive, spin, and did they call a carry or a palm on that? Didn't look like a charge.
Yeah, I heard the whistle pretty early on that drive. Nonetheless, Las Lomas gets the ball back.
All right, here are the Knights. Just getting underway here in the third quarter. A very fast-paced first half. Now coming ahead. Knights trying to get back defensively. They do. This one going underneath, and Anderson can't quite hit that one. Rolling at point-blank range. This one's going to score, and I believe we're going to have a foul as well.
Yeah, Northgate pushes the ball, misses the layup, gets the ball back, and then he gets a potential and one.
So a chance here for a three-point play. David Harris, he's been very active here, coming in, averaging nearly 10 points a game at 9.7. And this one won't good, no three-point play. And back the other way come the Las Lomas Knights.
Yeah, it's definitely one thing that distinguishes Northgate from Las Lomas. A few more players averaging double-digit points per game. Las Lomas a little more centralized to Vaucher, but they do spread it out still.
Now looking at those numbers for Northgate, see Angus leading the way in points per game, nearly 15. Louis a tick over 10. Harris nearly 10. And Boosted at 8.5. So they do spread it around pretty well. There is the shot by Vaucher as he knocks that home.
Las Lomas has also got a lot more junior leadership on their team than you might expect. Vaucher, of course, with the free throws, a junior. You got a few other guys in there who do a good job.
And Vaucher able to knock that one down, 41-37. This one nearly taken away and taken away. Vaucher all the way, dunks it home. Slam dunk for Vaucher.
That one gets the crowd fired up. The ball maybe kicked after the play, but Vaucher's not going to complain about that.
The outside, looking to go baseline, has to turn it back around. Anderson dribble drive against Vaucher, and just too tall, and a good recovery by Vaucher to force that shot, force that one into a miss. Mojadidi, jump step, and rolls it home. Mojadidi, a fine-looking move. We've seen him do that a couple of times, create for himself, Adam.
Yeah, the type of player who can get shots up from downtown or get to the rim like that is a valuable asset. We got a tie game here.
All tied at 41, ticking down to 6 minutes to go from the third, and Mojadidi coming in, averaging 9.4. There's a nice take, and that one is put home by David Harris, having himself a good game as well. Mojadidi averaging just under 10 points a game. He's got to be way over that right now, but downtown, Mojadidi again. That is his third three ball of the ball game. And boy, I'll tell you, he's way above his average here tonight.
Yeah, I think he's been the most important Las Lomas offensive player. Here's Angus with a three.
Angus from downtown as he knocks it home. One good turn deserves another. 46-44 as they trade three balls. Here's CP, works against Anderson. Wanted to go baseline for Vaucher, but it's going to be a kick ball. They'll reset the shot clock back to 35.
Yeah, interesting that in high school the shot clock's 35. If you're familiar with NBA basketball, it's 24.
And of course, when they reset the shot clock, they just go back to 14. Don't let them hold the ball nearly as much. Vaucher kicks, tries to go to his right. Here's the spin, looking for some help. CP's got it, goes against Anderson. Here comes the double team, and off the glass and home with the follow. Oh, what a play. Dylan Deviney again on that follow. On the top, into the double team. Shot is good. Grayson Boosted with the take.
You talk about one of the things that can really help you win games, second chance points. We've seen a lot of that tonight. Zayden puts up a 3, rebounded by Northgate.
Yeah, Mojadidi, he's been hawking them up there, and they've been going in with pretty good regularity. Anderson looked like a Euro step there in traffic, couldn't get it to fall, but got right to the cup again. Dribble drive. Off the side of the backboard this time. Here comes Angus out of the pack, working against 3 defenders right now, and he wisely slows things down. Boosted thought about it, but working against the big man, decided against it. Here's Boosted going again. Louis looking for some room. Boosted. Dribble drive, and this one is blocked by Boucher. Oh, what a play!
Yeah, Boucher got up there quickly. Didn't anticipate that one. Here he gets a 3.
Boucher off the rim, no good. And just with the rebound. Boy, he had a good look that time.
Yeah, that one was in rhythm. Might have expected him to knock that down. But you're going to take those every day of the week.
So, putting up a lot of 3 balls is Las Lomas. And this one pinballs around and comes out here. And now we're going to have a foul as they try to get into the offensive transition. And Anderson is going to get called for the foul. But Las Lomas putting up a lot of 3s. And when I talked to Coach McCoy about his Northgate squad, he doesn't really like the guys shooting a lot of 3s. If it comes in rhythm, he's okay. And he kind of sees there's been a Steph Curry trickle down over the last decade or so, because everybody sees Steph doing that, and it looks so cool, everybody wants to do it, but not everybody can shoot at that rate. Here's a shot, and off the glass and home. What a play that time. And again, it's Dylan Davini. He's looked really good tonight, getting to the basket.
Yeah, again, Tony tied at 48 in the third quarter. It's an important inflection point in this game, potentially. Northgate gets a bucket there.
A nice entry pass into Louis, who's able to score, getting that pass from Brady Foster and give Foster the assist. 50-48, Northgate. CP dribbling around at the free throw line. Now he gives it up, gets it back. Another pass, another move, 3-point shot, boom! Beautifully done on the ball movement for Las Lomas. And they knock down the 3 ball. Boosted inside, and he scores. And Boosted taking it right at Boucher that time. Here's Mojadidi. 1-point game. Northgate still with the lead. Mojadidi loses it. Gets the pass off to Boucher, and somehow he scores. Boy, that looked awkward, but it counts. And it's Las Lomas taking the lead. It's 53-52. 2:18 to go here in the third.
Yeah, I mean, that's the difference between 2 points for your team and 2 points for the other team. Those are effort plays that you want every single day of the week. Mojadidi, he's had a great game here tonight.
No, I don't. To add to that, it's going to be a foul and a chance now for a 3-point play at a ball that looked like he lost it going in, and then on the pass it looked like it was going to be a stolen, and now we have a chance for a nice 3-point play. Here's Boucher. Yes! Timeout, Las Lomas. And they are happy to talk things over right now. They lead it by 2. 54-52, 2:18 to go here in the third. So I was saying earlier, and Coach McCoy wants his team to be about more defense. And like I said, he likes that 3-point shot, but he just doesn't think it's a high percentage enough to really kind of base your offense on that. He says the team defense very important to him. And that Steph Curry effect, Adam, and I've talked to a couple other high school coaches over the last few years when I'm doing ball games, and they have said the same thing. Kids are watching this, and they are kind of taking that to heart. It's like, hey, this is the way we really want to play. But if you can hit 3s like Steph Curry, go for it. But if you can't, you want to get it more in the rhythm of the game.
Yeah, I mean, well, you talk about the new era of basketball. You look at a player like number 20 for Las Lomas, Boucher, who's 6'7", able to hit 3s. I mean, good luck to Northgate for defending that, and honestly, anyone. But that's the era of basketball we're in. Northgate playing a little more traditionally, as you said, Tony.
Hey, swinging around into the corner. There's that zone defense by Las Lomas. There's the 3 ball. Boom! David Louis from downtown. Louis able to knock it down. We told you he's going to be playing at the next level. And a great shooter. He's a very good on-ball defender. We've seen that a little bit here tonight. And there's the help defense coming there. Nearly got the steal. Boucher inside the paint with the right hand off the glass and hole. So long, so talented, able to turn the corner. And even when it looked kind of awkward, he made it look actually pretty easy. That's a tough shot.
Yeah, if you're a Las Lomas player, just throwing the ball in the paint and saying, go get that one, Julian.
There's the shot, and that one's going to rim in. Brady Foster with the turnaround shot. 57-56, minute 15 to go. CP with the take, hangs, puts it up, won't get it, but he will shoot two. So that's going to go against Daniel Louis. Yeah, the team fouls here 3-1. So no, but it's going to be the fourth team foul against Northgate. So you get one more, and then it'll be the double bonus, but only for the quarter, so just a minute 13. So it's after 5 when you get into that double bonus.
I've always found the 1-and-1 rule intriguing in high school and college basketball. You really got to be better at your free throws, or you're going to miss a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, now with not having that one and one situation, that's certainly not as good for the defensive team. Because a lot of times you can get that first miss, you could foul strategically, so you can get that first miss, you get the ball back. Got to get yourself more possessions if you're behind. No more of that in high school basketball. CP, yes. And with that foul shot, it's a 58-57 lead here for Las Lomas. As we tick down to a minute 5 to go, Boosted. Anderson gets a screen there from Foster. Andrews has got it. Mojadidi watching him eyeball to eyeball. Into the corner it goes. There's the 3 ball. I think it's a 3. Lost it there a little bit. This one coming off. And CP back the other way. Here's Mojadidi. To his left, into the paint, hangs, shot, that won't go, ball tipped around, offensive rebound and a foul. So with the offensive rebound is Dylan Deviney, and he is fouled by Anderson, so good work on the offensive glass, gets the foul and earns himself a couple of free throws.
Yeah, again, second chance points in a 1-point game, that can be all the difference.
And sometimes rebounding like that is just about hustle and commitment. Especially, there are some rebounds, when the ball just comes to you. But when in a crowd like that, you got to work for those.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen both teams get second chance points tonight. Honestly, at different points in the game, too. Las Lomas getting a few more of those here in the third quarter. They extend their lead to 2 with that free throw.
So Deviney gets that one. He gets 1 of 2. So he gets 1 point off of that offensive rebound. It's a 59-57 lead. Down to 30 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Northgate's won both quarters so far. Into the corner, coming out with it. Here's Boosted. Working against Mojadidi. Then right into a double team, and we're going to have a foul. And it's going to go against the offense. Nico Martin called for the foul. I thought they were going to get the Knights with that, but you saw the nice play by the Knights to get that double team out high off of that pass. So a very active defense, and they get the turnover here.
Yeah, I feel like this game is slowed down in the third quarter. You're not seeing as much of the press for Las Lomas. You're not seeing as much of the quick passing, but...
All the way, CP draws the foul. And you like that aggressiveness right there, able to take it to the hole. And, of course, when you got that kind of handle... and you can use both hands and putting the ball on the floor, why not take advantage of that? He does, and he gets back to the foul line here. 11.5 to go here in the third. It is a 2-point Northgate lead, a 2-point Las Lomas lead. Looking to make it 4. First one, yes. Next one, got it. So CP gets them both. It's a 61-57 lead here. Boosted with the fancy dribbling, going all the way, has it blocked by Boucher. 4 seconds to go, 3-on-2, back the other way, the floater, no good, and that will do it. And at the end of 3, it's 61-57 in favor of the home team. They've been behind after the first couple of quarters, but they're ahead now as we go to the 4th. It is a 4-point lead for Las Lomas. We'll be back to Las Lomas High School right after this.
Hello, my name is Officer Shane Blatz. I am one of the 2 school resource officers for the Walnut Creek Police Department and assigned to Northgate High School. I would like to take this moment to talk about driving while high, also known as drug driving. Drug driving is driving a vehicle while impaired due to the intoxicating effects of recent drug use, which includes marijuana and prescription medications. It can make driving a car unsafe, just like driving after drinking alcohol. Drug driving puts the driver, passengers, and others who share the road at serious risk. You will now see a reenactment of what can happen to you if you drive while drugged or high. Is it worth it?
Dude, you can't be driving stoned at a party.
I drive better when I'm stoned. I'm slower and I'm safer.
Well, as long as you think you're safe to drive, then might as well just go.
Here, hold this.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Roll down the window, please.
You know why I stopped you?
No.
Okay. I stopped you because you didn't come to a complete stop back there.
I thought I came to a complete stop.
All right. Hey, it smells like marijuana. Is there a reason why that is?
No, I don't know why that would be.
Okay, you guys smoking marijuana?
No.
No, I haven't.
Is there any marijuana in the vehicle?
No.
Not at all?
No, sir.
Okay. Hey, before I let you go, I'm going to have you step out of the car.
Yeah.
And talk with you over here.
Of course. Okay. No problem.
All right, sir, so based on your driving, the fact that you have bloodshot eyes, I can smell that you have been using marijuana. You're gonna be under arrest for a DUI, all right? So turn around, put your hands behind your back.
All right, 4th quarter action here as we start the final frame here from the Battle of the Creek. The basketball version here in the 23-24 season. Nearly a steal there. Kicks it out, Boosted. He's got a man down low. Back out to Boosted, and we're going to have a foul call. That was on the pass. Coming out of that was David Harris. He was fouled. And Northgate going to get the ball here on the baseline.
Yeah, it looks like they had a good open shot near the basket, decided to pass it up, and they're going to get another chance here.
So I told you about the league being 1 now, as it used to be at 2. Here's Boosted kick it out, and the DFAL and the DVAL in the old days are starting this year. They've gone with a new format. This one knocked out of bounds. Northgate going to keep it, but nice defense by Boucher. And Las Lomas with a DFAL. Clayton, Campolindo, Northgate, Acalanes, Miramani. That was the stronger version of the 2 in the past. Of course, 5 of the teams advanced to the postseason last year, as with the other side just a pair of teams. But now they're all in 1, and we told you about the at the end of the season they're going to play that tournament, and the winner of that tournament will be the Diablo League champion. Here's Louis with the dribble drive, looking for some room. David puts it up off the glass and rattles it home. Good looking play by Louis with the spin. 61-59 now. Dribble drive into the paint. And off the glass at home. And a good looking finish right there by Dylan Devaney. Boy, Dylan's having himself a good game tonight. Underneath, and Louis off the glass and home. Beautiful pass coming in from David Harris.
Yeah, it was a good cut by Northgate. Las Lomas just missed it. Here's a drive by Zane.
Mojadidi can't get that one to go. Defense came over late. A good look for the basket, just couldn't get it to fall. 2-point game. Knights in front. Dribble drive for Louis. Louis off the glass at home, and the Northgate Broncos all night, Adam, really doing a great job getting to the basket.
Yeah, I think if you're Las Lomas, you got to be thinking it's a little too easy, especially in a close one like this. There's a kick by Boucher, and Zane's going to take a deep three.
Off the rim, no good. And this one, they try to save it, unable to do so. Mojadidi with the miss, hustling to try to keep it in play, unable to keep possession for Las Lomas, and now we have a timeout on the floor. So timeout here, 6:20 to go here in the fourth, a 63-63 tie here with the Battle of the Creek. Anthony Schultz along with Adam Tarr, and Adam, we've seen kind of on those last couple of possessions, sort of a microcosm of how these teams have been playing. A lot of three balls here as we look at Sly Hunter and his group. A lot of three balls from Las Lomas, and can't say it's been ineffective. They've done well. I'm sure they have a good percentage here tonight. And on the other side, with Brian McCoy and Northgate, a lot more fundamentals, gunning to the basket a whole lot more, not relying on the three ball nearly as much.
Yeah, in the fourth quarter, and honestly, just the second half, I think both teams have slowed it down a little bit. In the first half, you saw a lot of Northgate just getting transition buckets. I think Las Lomas will be a little happy that the game is slowed down, at least in the transition. But again, they can't allow those drives to the basket for Northgate.
Yeah, as you said, when they go back and look at the film of this, they're going to say, hey guys, we got to clamp down defensively. That is just too easy for those high percentage shots. Tie ball game. Anderson, beautiful spin off the glass at home. The defense is there, but they just can't stop that shot from in close. A lot of shots for the Broncos from point-blank range, and Northgate has reclaimed the lead here. Here's Boucher, kicks it out CP, he wants the baseline. There's that help defense pass, a little bit too strong, trying to get the ball over to Will Jones, but he was a little bit too close, off his hands and out of bounds.
It feels like the momentum going in Northgate's favor right now, and can they slow the game down a little bit more, continue to penetrate into Las Lomas' defense? We'll see. We'll see if Las Lomas can make a late adjustment into that too.
Louis, baseline double teamed, kicks it out. There's a drive. And Anderson getting that one from Harris. Give Harris the assist. And Rowland gets the bucket. 67-63, a 4-point lead here for Northgate on the road here at Las Lomas. Dribble drive, double team to the baseline. This one's stolen by Angus. Breaking out ahead of the pack, he lays it home. Talking about team defense for Brian McCoy. That has looked really good here at times, especially on that play. Timeout called by Sly Hunter and Las Lomas. 4:57 to go. It's a 6-point lead for Northgate. So that Northgate defense looking really good. Big play right there. We talked about them getting to the basket so much. And after a while, you got to figure if you're able to get the ball inside like that, Las Lomas is going to try to clamp down. That should open up things on the perimeter for the Broncos as well.
Yeah, that last play was a transition bucket. You saw Boucher using his three-point threat, isolated in that left corner. Just a few jab steps, drived, tried to pass it. And then Northgate just took it all the way down the court for a bucket. We're looking at a 6-point game with 5 minutes to go. I think if you're Las Lomas, probably not too much in panic mode, but you've got to be thinking you got to get buckets.
Well, just 4:57, so plenty of time. But trailing by 6, but as you said, the momentum really has shifted here. Let's see now if the Knights can get that turned back in their favor as they get the ball coming out of this timeout. So with the new format here, the high school kids can only play 26 regular season games, and because of that format, they're going to get to play a couple of extra games. Brian McCoy, actually Sly Hunter was telling me that he likes that a lot, get that extra experience for his club. There's the shot, and that one is just going to roll out. Boy, Davini's had a good game tonight shooting the ball, and he got a good look that time, just couldn't get it to drop. Shot, boom, from the outside. And that is David Louie with the 3 ball, and now the lead has ballooned to 9. And I believe, Adam, that is the biggest lead of the ball game by either team.
Yeah, there's the rare 3 from Northgate, and they hit it. It's a big one.
CP looking for some room. Mojadidi working against Louie. Double team comes and now goes away. Zane going to give this one up. Colin has got it, works against Louie. Right side, goes all the way, flips it up, can't get it to go. And Boucher with the rebound, but can't get the short baseline shot to go. And right now, nothing going in favor of Las Lomas.
Yeah, that last putback looked a little forced. Maybe could have reset there. But Boucher just trusting his instincts and not going to get it on that one.
And now we're going to have a bump here, and they're going to call it against Davini here, number 32. So this foul comes at 3:45 to go here in the ball game. And is a 72-63 9-point lead here for the visiting Northgate Broncos. Well, they came in here the hotter team. And right now, other than that third quarter, they won the first 2 quarters, lost that third quarter, but they've been really good at him here in the fourth.
Yeah, good teams know when they got to step up their play, and the fourth quarter is definitely the time to do that.
Anderson with the spin off the glass and home. And there's a lot of time left and not a huge lead, but this one's starting to get away from Las Lomas here. Mojadidi looking for that screen. Now to his right. Kicks it out near steal. Here's the approach, the shot, and that is good. Knocked down by Will Jones, and that was a big shot right there. Boy, they needed that one. 74-65 here. 11-point lead down to 9, and boy, nearly a backcourt situation there. Angis going all the way against the defender. Counted and a foul. Boy, and Northgate just pours it on, and Jake Angis now a chance for a Bronco 3-point play.
Yeah, I think if you're Las Lomas defensively, one of the problems you might have when you're playing a team that every single possession feels like they can get to the rim and score is when your offense stalls and Northgate continues to get into the paint, continues to get baskets. I mean, now we've seen an 11-point lead for Northgate in a game that's felt relatively close for most of it.
And all of a sudden, Adam, like you said, it's felt close, and now it's not that close. 3-point play is good. It's 2:58 to go in the ball game. It's a 12-point lead here for the Broncos. We told you they came in hot. Here's a shot in close, and that's going to be a foul call. They're going to get Angis with the foul, and that'll send Joey Brodsky to the free throw line for 2. So we talked about the Northgate Broncos coming in hot. They won their last 2 games over Douglas out of Minden of Nevada and Berean Christian right across the way here in Walnut Creek. They beat those 2 teams by a combined score, I should say, of 138-76. They've been playing really, really good basketball. Told you that one streak they had that didn't go so well, that was when they lost 3 of 4, December the 12th through the 27th. And it started in Martinez against the Bulldogs of Alhambra. But they were able to get out of that. And other than that, they played really solid basketball here in the 23-24 campaign.
Yeah, well, when you do something very specific with your team and you do it really well, you're going to be able to win games, and that's the kind of team Northgate is.
Angis with the dribble drive. And now, if you are the Broncos, you kind of want to take some time off this shot clock here. This one knocked away. Ball is loose, coming to the baseline, and who are they going to give this to? Was there a foul, or was that just out of bounds? Again, I did not see a signal, but they are going to point toward Northgate, so they are going to keep it. 12 left on the shot clock. I mean, you got 2:26 to go, but with a 10-point lead, if you're the Broncos coming down on offense, probably not in a big hurry to take a shot.
Yeah, only 1 foul for the Broncos, too. That's a really important part of that equation as well.
Inside, that's going to count, and the foul, and a chance now for a Bronco 3-point play. David Harris drawing the contact, able to finish after the foul. Oh, pardon me, it's going to be It's going to be Grayson Boosted who got that basket and the foul, and a chance for a Bronco three-point play, and that is a Northgate three-point play. 2:24 to go here in the ball game, and now, Adam, a 13-point Bronco lead. They are really putting some distance between themselves and the Las Lomas Knights. We're going to have to a clock shot reset to 35. And it's going to be inbounded here for the Knights. There's Brian McCoy directing some traffic. And upcoming for Northgate, Saturday they'll be home against Cal High. And on the 15th, they'll be back here against Miramani. On the 17th, they'll host College Park. Here's one saved on the baseline. And here come the Broncos back on offense. Let's see how much time they run. Not much. They don't get the basket, but they do get the foul. So I thought, Adam, with this kind of situation being how much time is left and what the lead is, that the Broncos might take a little more time off the shot clock. But if you can get to the basket that often, I guess you just go ahead and do it.
Yeah, Tony, as you were saying, Las Lomas is just going to be thinking about their interior defense tonight not being good enough to stop something that Northgate has just been able to do the entire night.
They have.
And it's really paying off for the Broncos here in this fourth quarter. The lead's 14. And that's definitely the biggest one of the night.
And it really shows the, how good that philosophy for Coach McCoy can be. It's like, let's play defense. Let's have good help defense. Always looking out, for your teammate on the defensive side of the ball. And let's try to make sure we get some high percentage shots on offense. Let's get to the basket. And that formula has worked very well here tonight. Second one is no good. 2:08 to go. 81-67. A 14-point lead here for the Broncos, and off the glass at home, a good take by Will Jones as he scores. Here's that full court press. They're not just going to back up off of this, I don't think. They got to speed up this game and get some turnovers now. Here's Boosted. Down to a minute 43. It's a 12-point lead here for Northgate. Boosted looking for some room. Angus has got it. Angus takes the three. Off the rim, no good. Here comes the rebound to Mo coming up the other way. Dribble drive. There's the take. Off the glass and home. Brooks Yama makes the shot. Timeout called. And we're down to a 10-point game with a minute 17 to go. So obviously in this situation, you're going to see pressure here from the Las Lomas defense. Can they get a couple of turnovers and force the ball out of Northgate's hands? Because with a 10-point lead in a minute 17, if you are Las Lomas, you just can't watch these guys dribble too much time off that shot clock.
Yeah, you've definitely got to be more aggressive. 10-point game. I think in the context of the game as a whole, I think Las Lomas, once the game slowed down and Northgate was able to play a tempo that they wanted to, Northgate was really the only team that could score consistently, and I haven't seen a lot of either team shooting three-pointers in the second half.
Not nearly as much, no. Yeah. So coming up next for Las Lomas, Clayton on Saturday, Mount D on the 17th, Benicia on the 19th, and on the 24th, they'll be across town taking on Berean Christian. So Las Lomas started out winning 4 straight. They got into a bit of trouble, Adam, starting in the middle of December, the 16th through the 31st. They lost one here against Miramani. And then they got hot again and won 4 straight, but on a 4-game losing streak now, and it's looking like it's going to be 5. Here's Northgate in no hurry here. Let's see if they execute this. Trying to play a little keep away right now. Louis nearly lost it, and this one is going to be a jump ball situation. Possession arrow goes the other way, and Las Lomas going to get it back. Still trailing by 10, just a tick under a minute to go.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if Las Lomas starts checking up three-pointers now, or if they continue to get to the rim.
Well, one thing you know, they can't take a lot of time on offense. Here's that shot off the rim of the backboard, no good. Rebounded here to Harris, coming the other way. He draws the foul. So that is number 5. Aiden Williams going to get called for that one. First one is good, 82-71. Aiden Williams hit a big 3 on Tuesday. Guy's been working hard on his rebound. Future looks bright for Knights hoops. And this one is good. And of course, they still got a couple of Wood brothers here coming up. And boy, have they been just royalty here at Las Lomas. That one is good here for Las Lomas. And now ticking down to 38 seconds to go and counting.
Las Lomas going to continue to foul. He's not looking too good, though. Give credit to the Broncos. I mean, they've come in here. They played their game. And when it mattered the most, they were the team that's been better. They've been able to score. And Las Lomas just stalling offensively here in this fourth quarter.
Still a 10-point lead here. Broncos looking to extend that. And, of course, down in the JV, a couple of more Wood brothers coming up. And, boy, they've been such a family of royalty here at Las Lomas. Adam, Ben, Joe, Thomas. Saw Mike here earlier. And, of course, Josh and Zach. And also Luke. And the Wood brothers not finished here at Las Lomas. Down to 21 seconds to go. There's a shot blocked by Angus on the 3-ball attempts. Oh, how about Angus there with the hustle? Down to 18 seconds to go. And it looks now, for all intents and purposes, that the visiting Broncos are going to get their 3rd straight win and send Las Lomas to their 5th straight loss. Of course, the Wood brothers so big in the basketball and football. Inbound, Mogadishu, he has it blocked away. Harris able to stuff that one. Dave Harris getting the block. A couple of blocks here on this defensive possession here. And it's the Broncos not wanting to yield that 10-point lead.
Yeah, Northgate won't give up an inch here on this hardwood. But that's the kind of mentality you want to play with if you're a winning team. Never want to give up big leads and never want to give up any points. Looks like to me a technical free throw, flagrant free throw?
Well, I didn't see what the call was, but yeah, there's nobody at the on the lines here. Nobody's around the key. The first one is no good. You're going to get a second one here. And Mojadidi, who's had such a great game tonight, told you came in averaging just a hair under 10. And I know he's hit at least 3 balls. He created for himself a couple of times, so he has really had a fantastic night, well over his scoring average here. But it looks like it's not going to be enough. A 9-point lead here. Ball lost, taken away, and they're on the floor scrambling for it. And meanwhile, they're going to call a travel. And that's how it is in high school. When you get the ball and you're on the ground, any movement, they call you for the travel. A lot more lenient in the NBA with that type of stuff, but not here at the high school level.
It's interesting the way they flip it. You think maybe in the NBA they wouldn't allow as many travels.
All right, inbounded the ball. And the shot up and good. Down to 8 seconds, 83-76. Here comes Northgate trying to wind the rest of the clock down. Now we're going to have a foul in the backcourt, and we'll walk the other way, and it'll be free throws upcoming here for the Northgate Broncos. It's Majed Alhazen coming here to the free throw line. Looked like he was a little bit gimpy coming up the floor. 3.8 seconds to go, and this will just about do it here. One more possession here, and that will do it. First one, no good.
Yeah, I mean, on the way for Northgate, Battle of the Creek win, and on their winning streak, sky's the limit for this team as they continue into league play.
Here comes Las Lomas looking for the final shot. There it is. There's the horn. Shot no good, and that will do it. A final score, it's the Broncos 84, it's Las Lomas 76 as the Broncos get the win on the road. They run their record to 10-6 overall, 2-2 in the Diablo League, and for Las Lomas, they lose their fifth straight game. They drop to 8-9 and 1-3 in league. And Adam, we talked about those fundamentals. We talked about the one team shooting a lot of threes, the other team getting to the basket. The formula for Northgate proved to be the better one here tonight.
Yeah, that more traditional style of basketball. Seeing that one be the more successful one, maybe some of the older folks are happy about that.
Kind of like football, 3 yards in a cloud, it does, but a little more exciting than that, the way they got to the line today. And we saw Mojadidi shoot the ball really well at first, and then things just kind of started to go south in that fourth quarter after the Knights were able to win that third quarter after losing the first two. But in that fourth quarter, just really all Broncos. They extended the lead a couple of different times, kind of won the ball game going away tonight.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing for me in terms of Northgate's ability to come out here and win this game was the fact that they persisted the whole game, even with a few seconds left, getting blocks, getting steals. And the Broncos are going to come away with the win.
So the Battle of the Creek goes to the visiting Northgate Broncos as they get their 10th win. And the Broncos beat their crosstown rival here, the Las Lomas Knights, here tonight. And that'll do it for us. From all of us here at Walnut Creek TV, for Adam Tarr, I'm Anthony Schultz. Good night from Las Lomas High School.